We're out on Lake Erie today, exploring two of the strangest named places in Ohio. We start our ride at Catawba Island, which isn't an island, and we're riding towards Put-in Bay, which isn't a bay. So go ahead and hit that like and subscribe and let's get into it. Catawba Island used to be an island in the 1800s, separated by a marsh from the mainland. Over the years, the marshy area was filled in, roads were built, but the name stuck. It's still called Catawba Island to this day. And the island, commonly called Put-in Bay, is actually named South Bass Island. The name of the town on the island is called Put-in Bay, which got its name from the shallow bay where sailors used to put in their boats on the island. They called it the Put-in Bay. When the town was established, they took the same name. The surrounding waters here were also the scene of the Battle of Lake Erie during the War of 1812, where Oliver Hazard Perry defeated a British squadron. He stated the famous quote, "We have met the enemy, and they are ours." His ship, the USS Lawrence, was actually destroyed in the battle, and he rowed from that ship to another adjacent ship, the USS Niagara, under heavy fire to continue fighting. That's why you see the 352-foot tall monument on the island in his honor. So here's our planned route today, starting down at the Miller Ferry parking lot 2, right there, and basically just a straight shot right across the open lake, just heading directly north over to Put-in Bay, South Bass Island, and that's pretty much it. Straightforward route, at least on paper or on the screen here. It looks like a straightforward route, but just head north to the island and back.
At the ferry dock in Put-in Bay, but today we're not taking the ferry. We're gonna ride across the ice. If we can make it. Give you guys an idea on scale. Look at that. There's the island in the background, but that's how the ice plates are in relation to the bike. So these plates that are shoved up are a few inches thick. But yeah, you can't really ride through this yet. But we're gonna keep moving on, keep moving towards the island. Hopefully we can find some rideable lines through here. Looks like I found a little trail with massive ice floes. These are a little alarming because it's not flat still, what you would expect. So I know this ice is still heaved up. There's still potential cavities underneath. I need to be careful. We got a big crack here, so we're gonna investigate. That guy, see, I don't know if you see way out on the horizon, there's a coyote out there. It looks like he's hunting birds on the ice. Pretty amazing. Every one of the Great Lakes I've seen coyote tracks. They seem to not be scared of the ice and seem to use it to travel and hunt and everything else. But pretty neat to see out here early in the morning. Beautiful sunrise on the shores of Lake Erie on our way to Put-in-Bay. It's it, but this is as far as we're gonna make it today. We're gonna have to be content with the Perry Monument and the island of Put-in-Bay in the background here. We're not far off of the shore, but it's just getting too dangerous out here. The phrase "you're on thin ice, buddy" is not just a phrase out here, it's a reality. Pretty much every direction I'm going, I'm starting to encounter more open water. I've got ice cracking beneath my feet. I can feel it moving and groaning, and it's just not safe. Not safe to continue on. You see this? right in front of me, that's a whole line of open water. I've been dodging open water. I'm pretty close to the island. This is as far as we're gonna go today out on the Lake Erie. We're in some rideable terrain, and right where it's flat rideable terrain is where you can tell the ice is not solid and it's moving. It's not gonna be safe to continue on. So gonna make it back alive. Gonna make it back alive to shore and start heading that way.